Hello, I'm Carol Vorderman, and welcome to another Perfect 10, my Monday to Friday quiz, chock full of riddles, puzzles, and brain teasers that will educate, entertain, and irritate the life out of you. There are 10 tricky teasers every day for a possible total of 50 points by Friday to feel smug about if you get most of them right. It's fun, and I guarantee you'll feel sharper by the end of the week. So make sure you subscribe, follow, and like to get the next episode as soon as it drops. Perfect 10. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes. Now, at the end of yesterday's show, I left you with this anagram, mice tours. And the question was, which Hollywood legend clearly likes showing small rodents about his work? Well, the answer is the lovely Tom Cruise. Right. There are 10 points available each day, giving 50 available across the week. So how well will you do today? Have you cracked a daily Perfect 10 yet? Here we go. Let's do it. Let's try for today. Question 1 is your starter for a Perfect 10, as hopefully it'll get you on the scoreboard from the off. Here's a question. Which Peruvian city is represented in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Which Peruvian city is represented in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Right, you're not against the clock here, just against the questions. So please pause and rewind as much as you like. I'll give you all of the 10 answers after the final question. Question 2, as ever, is our hearsay round, and it's all about listening and analysing. You're about to hear some sounds which relate to a well-known phrase or saying. So, here's the question. What phrase is hidden in these sounds?
Hello, class. Just please ignore Rover. Shh, Rover. Ignore Rover, everybody.
So what well-known phrase or saying was that?
Shh, Rover. Ignore Rover, everybody. Can we please just turn to page 23?
As always, answers at the end. We call question 3 Carol lateral thinking, as you'll need to come at this one from a slightly different direction. Which of the following words is the odd one out? Stun, evil, hate, mood, and leer. I often say that a paper and pen can really help with some of our questions, and in this case, the way stun, evil, hate, mood, and leer look is key. So maybe write them down. Our next round is for Masters of Memory. How is your mental RAM card? Listen to the clip, retain as much information as you can, and a question will follow.
The train now leaving from platform 4 is the 11:55 service to Horsham. The 12:05 service to Surbiton from platform 6 is delayed by 16 minutes. Passengers for the 12:20 service to Waterloo calling at Wimbledon, Earlsfield, Clapham Junction and Waterloo should make their way to platform 1 immediately. I am sorry to announce that the 12:25 service to Tadworth has been cancelled.
And here is the question. If I'm travelling to Wimbledon, which platform should I go to? Questions 5, 6, and 7 come from a family we call frivolous, familiar, and fun. They're all about common knowledge, everyday items, and stuff you see all the time. But the big question is, are you paying attention? So, here we go with this question. When Ed Sheeran plays guitar, does he strum with his left or right hand? Question 6 is strictly geographical. Which famous seaside town does the Strictly Come Dancing team go to every year? That's the question. Question 7 is one for your early mornings. Name the great Frosties cereal animated character. What's his name? All right, question 8 is one in, one out, where you have to either swap or remove one letter in a word to make a new one. Here's a question. Which letter can you change in the word flood, F-L-O-O-D, to make something that's beneath you? Now, we love hearing your puzzles and riddles, so if you want to have me tearing my hair out in frustration, get in touch, do your worst, and I'll do my best. We call question 9 the I know this round, as it's an answer that'll be just on the tip of your tongue if you can just apply a little bit of common sense. So, do you know the answer to this? Which animal was Walt Disney frightened of? That's Walt Disney, okay? Walt Disney. You should know the answer to this one. And here we are at question 10, our traditional daily riddle. Here it is. What is taken before you can see it? Now, it's not your VAT, nor your national insurance or any kind of tax, but I can say you really can't see it unless it's taken. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's questions. And if you want to entertain, educate, and irritate me, send me what you've got to @CarolBorders on Instagram and TikTok, and follow @Perfect10Carol across socials and on YouTube. 10 toughies. But did you get a perfect 10 score today? Let's find out. Question 1. Which Peruvian city is represented in the NATO phonetic alphabet? The city you're after is L. L for Lima, of course. There is another city featured, Q for Quebec, but of course that isn't in Peru, so no extra points. Sorry about that. Question 2, hearsay.
Hello, class. Just please ignore Rover. Shh, Rover.
Which famous phrase or saying does that represent? And the answer is teacher's pet. Teacher's pet. Question 3. Which word is the odd one out? Stun, evil, hate, mood, leer. Well, the way they look will definitely help you. The odd one out is the word hate. And the reason why is because all of the others form new words when they're spelled backwards. Question 4. Memory. You heard some train times, and your question was, if I'm travelling to Wimbledon, which platform should I go to? It was all there in the clip. The answer was platform 1. Question 5. Does Ed Sheeran strum his guitar with his left or right hand? And the answer is he strums with his right hand. And did you know Ed calls his fans Sheerios after the breakfast cereal Cheerios? Like that. Anyway, more cereal facts coming up soon. Question 6. Which famous seaside town does the Strictly Come Dancing team go to? And of course, they always head up to Blackpool. And thank you for bringing Strictly up, guys, considering I was eliminated in the second series very early on. I'm not bitter, though. Not me. Not one bit. Question 7. Name the great Frosty cereal animated character. He is, of course, Tony the Tiger, designed in 1952 as a mascot for Frosties. Originally, he was joined by other mascots, Katie the Kangaroo, Elmo the Elephant, and Newt the Gnu, but they all fell by the wayside until only the great Tony remained. Question 8, 1 in, 1 out, and which letter can you change in the word flood to make something that's beneath you? And the answer is change the D in flood to an R, and you have the word floor, which of course is beneath you. Question 9. Which animal was Walt Disney frightened of? Well, he was frightened of mice, which is technically known as musophobia. So he really confronted his fears, didn't he? And of course it made him a large fortune. Question 10, our daily riddle. What is taken before you can see it? The answer is your photograph, which has to be taken before anyone can see it. So, how did you do? Did you score a perfect 10 today? 10 questions, 10 points available, all in 10 minutes. Remember, make sure to subscribe to the podcast and follow us on YouTube and across our social media channels so you don't miss out on any of our rounds. Let's start 2023 as we need to go on. Sharp. Now, before I say goodbye, I'll leave you with today's anagram. Snide elf. SNIDEELF. And my question is, which snide elf is an American television sitcom? We'll find out tomorrow when it's a whole new day of questions, poses, and puzzles. I'm Carol Vorderman, and that was my perfect 10. Have a perfect day.